choro do lobo. The Cry of the Wolf. Só não te ajudo com dublagem porque não tem microfone e minha dicção é ruim. Foda. Pior que minha dicção também não é muito boa, não. Quando eu for fazer dublagem, tem que regravar umas 50 vezes até eu acertar a frase. É foda.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Foi de base.
Not if I can avoid it.
Tá. Faith morta. A gente já viu isso?
Holly's sister, Lily.
Depois a irmã da
Do
Holly.
you
a
even
Lily.
give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
O episódio já vai começar com porradaria, velho. Eita, lá caiu? Não, caiu não. Ok. O lobo entre nós. É a segunda vez que eu faço essa piada. Vou parar. Tá ficando chato. Acho que ele tá na hora de eu fazer minha barba, não tá não, gente? Olha só. Agora sim, episódio 5, o Choro do Lobo.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Deixa eu bugar no meu Google aqui. Você vai vir comigo. É isso que ele vai falar, né?
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a
Tá, eu lhe
carpaccio.
disse, acabou, mano,
It's
acabou,
lobster,
acabou.
Sirloin. I told you, crooked man, it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're
Está
destroying
destruindo
this
a cidade.
town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder?
Assassinato,
What
isso.
would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this
Acusações sem base, tá? Isso que ele quis
conspiracy
dizer.
against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed.
Você não
People
pode
do
me
like to
enganar.
take these
Você tá por
shots
trás
at me.
da
You're right
conspiração.
that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Tá bom.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too? Well, go
Pode
ahead.
postar que
You
sim.
think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
O George que matou as duas.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
E daí? Por que
Why'd you
você
do
fez
it?
isso?
Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This
Então
is
o
right,
Torto
bollocks, this!
mandou o George matar as duas.
You're just
cara.
gonna let him do this?
Eles não podem fazer nada, cara.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss
Quem é
terms?
George? Eu tava prestando atenção
You
em
can
esse
have
negócio aqui.
Georgie. Consider it a
É o cara que
gift,
matou a Lily e a
ensuring
Holly.
our
E a
continued
Faith.
cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking start this.
Any trouble,
Eu
George.
levaria vocês
I
dois.
think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a
Claro,
fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do
meu
apologize,
Deus.
Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the
Secar o Homem
fuck?
Torto.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
Mano, você vai vir comigo,
To
cara.
speak
Não
the truth,
importa,
I've never
velho.
been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ah, não. A Maria Sangrenta não. De novo não. Ah, não.
Did I miss anything good?
Eu tô com o mouse. Tô com a mão no teclado, hein?
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ah, é assim. Vai vir 4 contra 1. Pode vir. Vem. Nossa, moleque. Você vai sofrer. Toma, gordo. Que delícia. Toma.
Over here!
Ah, você acha que essa arma ia fazer diferença?
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Vem aqui, você.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Isso. Toma, gordão. Que de novo, que de novo. Toma.
Oh, God.
Vem, Jersey. Nossa, eu não uma segunda forma ainda, cara. Vocês estão muito fracos. Não dá nem pro cheiro, meu Deus do céu. Ainda tô machucado, hein? Toma. Eu quero bater mais neles. Quer violência, gente?
Come on, Georgie.
Tá, salvou.
Shit!
I know.
E aí, vai fazer o que, filho? Hoje não. O lobo mal chegou, rapaz. Aconteceu alguma coisa na tela. Tá, passei. Quase que eu erro. Em cima do caminhão. Ai, eu errei um botão. Primeira vez que eu erro um botão, hein, mano. Vambora. Em cima do prédio, óbvio. Tá, a gente já viu o carro preto. Ok. Tamo indo bem, Tá, o carro preto ainda tá ali. Esse aqui.
Fuck! What was that?
Ah, mano, eu devia ter pulado no outro carro. Não, cara. E aí, mano?
Take him off!
I can't.
Vai de esquerda. Ah, mandou pra frente, velho. Mas ela não me atropelou, velho. Realmente, você quer fazer isso?
Sure?
Do it!
Tá, então vem.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Queria ter ficado no meio do caminho, mas eu não tinha escolha de ficar no meio do caminho.
Come on.
Mano, me arrependi, eu devia ter ido pro carro branco, velho. Eu queria ir atrás do Homem Torto, velho. Ah, paciência, né? Cadê o George? Vou examinar. Ai, meu Deus do céu.
Come on. We can't stay here.
O jogo tá bom. Ah, tá.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Ouvir.
How can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault.
Vamos olhar?
Fuck.
Here.
George é aquele cara que fica no lugar sus? É esse mesmo. Ele aí, ó.
Shit. Hell Hello, Bigby.
Olá.
I hoped you'd come to your
Boa
senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course,
sei, cara.
you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me
Você vem
go.
comigo, vai.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough?
Fique fora
Look at
disso,
him.
Vivian.
He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all
Alguns?
have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So
are
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Ah, o Homem Torto obrigou ele
I
a
did
fazer
what I
isso,
had
né?
to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Por que você
Why'd you
fez isso?
do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
Que isso, cara?
Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them.
Você continua
And then he
responsável, cara.
fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
No,
George is
cara,
the bad
que isso.
guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Eu sei que você foi manipulado pelo Crooked Man, mas...
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Poderia ter
Could
deixado
have
ela
done
exil.
anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Se tivesse
what would you have me
tentado,
do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die,
Meu Deus.
do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking
O que você
about?
tá falando?
This is the original.
Ela é original?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me.
Tava
You're not
jogando.
innocent here either.
Wait,
Perguntar.
so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Então por que você
You have
fez
to
isso,
understand,
caramba?
Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Não, cara.
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you.
Nós vamos
Sometimes
encontrar
all
outra
your
maneira,
options
cara.
are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the
Don't
witches
talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first
Eu
place.
disse que eu não vou fazer
I'm
isso.
not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Não.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person?
Tira essa mão daí, Vivian.
And Lily? To all of them.
Não, Vivian. Vivian. Não, 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 não. Não
Every
faz
day
isso.
I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them.
Não.
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
Não,
I
não.
can't pretend
Não,
anymore.
não, 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 não.
Vivian, don't.
Não.
Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Caramba, o intestino do cara tá pra fora, mano.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Ele vai ser pior.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
George vai se lembrar
Old
disso,
by the
mas
river,
ele vai morrer.
alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
Eu não sou assim.
Not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Eu não quero matar ele, velho. Não, pera. Eu não quero matar ele. Eu devia perguntar, é impressão minha ou dá pra ver os olhos do cara que foi esfaqueado? Mas o jogo já respondeu. Cara, eu não quero matar ele, mas deixar ele morrendo, sofrendo, vai ser muito... Sei lá, mano, o cara vai sofrer até a morte. Vai morrer aos poucos. E aí, mano, eu não quero matar ele. Chat, eu acho que eu vou deixar ele sofrendo. Eu não quero matar ele, cara. E ai, o que eu faço? Pelo amor de Deus. Eu acho que é melhor acabar com o sofrimento dele logo. É, mas aí eu prometi a Branca de Neve que eu não ia matar mais ninguém. Que eu ia me controlar. Porra, cara. Eu vou deixar ele pra morrer. Não vou matar ele, não. Eu não quero matar mais ninguém.
You're just gonna leave me here.
Vou. Não posso matar mais
I can't
ninguém.
do it, Georgie. I can't take another life.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Então deixa ele. Deixei. Pô, talvez se eu não tivesse matado o Tweedledum, eu teria matado ele aqui agora. Mas eu não queria matar mais ninguém. Porque não tinha opção de chamar ajuda, porque ele já ia morrer de qualquer jeito, até a ajuda chegar. Ele tá com o órgão pra fora, isso já basicamente mata a pessoa, né? Olá, filho. E aí, ô Sol, como é que você tá?
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Ele já está aqui. Ajuda? Não sei. Que podia ter alguma coisa pra olhar? Não tem. Tá, então vamos chutar a porta, vai.
Of course.
Que de novo? Não tem outra letra não, mano. É sempre que. Como em você, eu tô ótimo. Mano, aqui, será que a gente vai ter nossa revanche contra a Blood Mary? Não, ela eu mato.
So
Ela vai
this
fazer
is
uma
where they've
sessão.
been sending these.
Pra ela eu faço uma exceção, né?
Big Wolf.
Ah, Maria Sangrenta.
The big bad wolf.
Grande lobo mau. Sou eu mesmo. E você é a Maria Sangrenta. Aparece aí, pô.
You used to be something.
Cala a boca. Tá, eu e a Branca de Neve. A Faith. Imagino que seja a Faith, a Holly e a Nerissa. A Holly não, a Lily. Aqui tá a Holly e a Branca de Neve. Faith e eu. A Faith brigando com a Nerissa. Faith e eu fumando cigarro.
They used to fear you.
Eu tô pronto
They'd
pra
hide
brincar, hein?
anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Só uma dúvida. Você só vai ficar só live desse jogo ou vai fazer outro tipo de live? Porque eu tô adorando esse jogo. Cara, eu vou fazer outro tipo de jogo também. Mas eu quero terminar esse daqui primeiro. Aí depois a gente vai pra outro jogo. Aí a gente vai jogar outro jogo da Telltale também, que é o The Walking Dead. Aí depois a gente joga outro jogo. Por aí vai. Bala de prata.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Quê?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Ah, vai
Get
sim.
out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure we'll persuade him.
Acertá-la.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
E onde que isso é lutar limpo, bicho? Vai ser no meio do nada. Toma! Safada! Sumiu de novo. Ah, fica se escondendo, né? Tá com medinho? Lá fora. Você tem que vai jogar. Cada capítulo tem que pagar, pelo menos pra uma. Não, tem que pagar mesmo, mas eu vou jogar The Walking Dead, eu dou um jeito. Eu vou jogar sim. Eu sei que tá mais de 100 reais. Mas eu dou um jeito, eu vou jogar, cara. pouquinho em pouquinho, eu espero dar uma promoção aí, eu compro. Aí de pouquinho em pouquinho a gente vai jogando. Opa! Sabia? Ó, eu acertei o botão, hein, mano. Eu levei dano mesmo assim. Isso é injusto. Justiça, né? Já diria Gal. Opa, agora. Eu acertei de novo. Acertei de novo. Agora eu errei.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
A verdadeira forma da Maria Sangrenta aí. É óbvio que tem sangue na Maria Sangrenta, né? Ah, mentira! Para, mano, eu tô acertando os negócios, eu tô apanhando. Ai, sai de cima de mim. Isso. Chega. Meu braço. Ai, eu caí, beleza. Salvando. Meu Keypad é pra ser um jogo de capítulo. Meu Keypad é da hora. Depois eu vejo. Calma aí que eu vou acabar com a Maria Sangrenta agora. Ué. Ai, você quer vir em grupinho então? Você é covardinho. Sei lá o que você faz. Que? Eu acertei! Acertei de novo! Ai! Ai, minhas costas! Acertei, mano! Para! Eu tô acertando! Sai de cima de mim! Toma! Meu Deus do céu! Sai! Toma! Não! Ai! Que? Eu sou meio louco mais uma vez, velho! Caramba, mano! Eu tenho terceira forma! Você dava se eu tivesse a quarta forma. Toma. Ai. Meu peito, essa vagabunda. Toma, morre. Vem cá. Toma. Mano, não acaba nunca, velho. Para, que é isso, meu Deus do céu, velho. Esse menino é um diabo em pessoa. E aí? Ah, ele tá soprando que nem ele fez nas 6 porquinhas. Caramba, velho. Pô, que da hora, hein, mano. Que da hora. Eu gostei. Sobrou você agora, e aí? Vai fazer o quê, filho? Chegou na hora. Cachorro bonitinho. Por algum motivo que eu desconheço, eu chamo de cachorro. Pra mim é um gato. Sabe que Lucky Pet é um jogo, né? A Anne falou algumas vezes aí do jogo. Mas eu desconheço o jogo. Desconheço.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Tá, esse é um bom motivo.
6 rounds of... I won't miss next time.
Será que não vai mesmo?
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Você está tratando comigo agora.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Tá bom.
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Por que
the whole
você
town
quer
will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
É, mas você que
All
deu a
I'm
ordem,
asking for is
cara.
a chance to explain my side of the story.
Então o que
You're not
você
a
é?
killer? Then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable
Relaxa, eu não vou te
town.
matar, cara.
You're
Fazer algo
often
pior.
reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the
Precisar
truth?
das
This is
fábulas.
about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's
Você que deu a
dead,
ordem,
isn't
cara.
he?
Tá. Dá
My
7
point
palmos no
being,
chão.
the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Você não vai a
You
lugar
know, I'm
nenhum.
actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we...
Toma!
What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing.
And what would Miss White think?
Matar ele agora e levar pra Branca de Neve.
You show up
Pô, a
with
vontade de
nothing
matar ele é
but a
grande, mas eu vou levar ele pra Branca de Neve, vai.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Toma.
And your punishment
Lucky Pet
will
não é um
follow.
jogo. O olho do cara é mó estranho. É o glamour que ele usa. É porque ele é um homem torto, né? O olho dele é todo torto.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you
Eu
fucking
sei,
kidding me?
mas a gente tem que fazer algo. Você tá brincando comigo? Não deu pra
Yes,
traduzir.
you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some
Ele
trouble.
não tornou isso fácil.
At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
Tá
Not
mó
that you
estranho.
did well, but that, you know.
É, ele é mesmo.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Eu vi um bonequinho lá, eu vi, cara.
It's about time you
Bonitinho.
showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Calma.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the
Verdade.
call.
Do I
Você que
have
mandou,
to
cara.
explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute.
Vai.
So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I
Estava
sincerely
por
hope
trás disso e
not.
sofreu no
Well,
final.
where
Não
is
se
he?
preocupe com isso.
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end,
É.
there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe
cara.
it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other
Deixa eu terminar,
charges?
cala a boca.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
Duas vezes.
Misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie, additional counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
Não, não vou interromper, não. O áudio bugou do nada.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
Mano, agora eu não vou conseguir
The
falar porque tem
Crooked
muita
Man
gente
has
falando,
committed
tá?
crimes against this government and, most importantly,
Nem
its
leu o chat, então
citizens.
peraí. Calma
These
aí.
charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No
Sim.
more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Eu concordo com a Branca de Neve.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was
Ele
a
era
total
FDP,
scoundrel,
né?
lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Ele
I had
mandou, tá?
nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
Tá
once.
nisso até o
Always been a bit of a
pescoço, você
powder
tentou
keg.
esconder.
It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never
mesmo?
authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly,
Claro que não.
please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he
Foi
talking about?
atacado.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true.
loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
Claro que não, filho.
You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Eles não queriam. Acho que você já terminou. Eles não queriam te proteger.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Exato.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious! I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to—
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Que você é.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Eu estava lá, né?
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help.
Yeah.
And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Sim.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Mas Neve cometeu um erro.
No. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes.
Sim.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Eu acredito, mas...
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Não
No
nos
one
colocamos.
can.
Estamos tentando protegê-los.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Todo mundo veio pro meu lado. E aí, está sozinho? E aí, Crooked Man?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Só pra falar assim e sair dessa.
Snow?
E conta a sua história.
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
E aí?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Como assim?
I just
Of course it's right.
This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're
Você é responsável, sim.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer. What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch?
Não.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that
Neve não estava
go?
You can't be
envolvida, você é o único
serious.
That was
julgamento.
different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held
É
accountable?
suspeito de
He was
assassinato.
a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
Então,
It was for his own protection.
proteção dele, como assim, velho?
Dear, Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
Aconteceu
Georgie
sim,
killed Faith
cara.
and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
calma,
Everyone
por favor.
calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since,
tá ganhando
which
pessoal de
one of
novo.
us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
O quê? Ah, agora ela pode falar, não é verdade?
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You
Cala a boca, mano.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly
Vivian se
irregular.
matou.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to
Gente, eu tô muito
He
tenso.
ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Isso confirma, vai.
This just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
5? E agora, rapaz?
Looks
E
like
aí?
we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for
Óbvio
me?
que ele é culpado.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Ah, agora
so
são
quick
ratos,
to
né?
latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe there will be more if he isn't stopped.
Been enough bloodshed.
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send
everyone. Listen up. Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
this is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
Vamos voltar?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Arrancar a cabeça dele, prendê-lo e jogar no poço.
Right. Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Ah, vou jogar no poço. Que rápido? Eu tô apertando o que, cara?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Eu vou tacar ele no poço, vou tacar ele no poço.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Vou tacar ele no poço.
I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Nossa. Pior que já morreu muita fábula, né, velho? Morreu quantas fábulas? Morreu George, a Vivian, Faith, Lily, o Tweedledum e o Homem Torto. 6? Foram 6 que morreu? Maluco FDP, mano, então. O Homem Torto caiu no poço da Coraline.
Hey, Sheriff.
E aí, irmão? É o Papa Moscas.
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Ainda tá com a fita, mano. Todo mundo tá aí. Dessa vez ninguém reclamou, olha.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Está tudo bem?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Tá bom, vai lá.
We'll talk later, okay?
Beleza. Qual fábula é o George? Eu não sei.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Eu não sei, mas é alguma fábula aí. Qual a aparência normal do Homem Torto? Então, nunca saberemos, porque ele
Someone's
morreu,
gonna
né?
see you, Colin.
Não tem como saber. A gente não viu a aparência verdadeira do George, o lenhador. Eu imagino que ele é uma fábula que não vira um monstro, né? Que mais? O George eu imagino que não vira um monstro. A Nerissa deve virar uma sereia, não sei. sapo é a verdadeira aparência dele.
I'm going. Jesus.
Só que eu dei dinheiro pro glamour pra ele comprar, velho.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
É.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Deixa eu dar muito.
Just go
Desculpa
grab
tudo, eu
that,
tentei
would you?
ajudar, cara.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby.
Não sei que jogo é esse não, cara.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye.
Normal.
So, if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
Claro,
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Sei que jogo é esse não, cara.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Claro que eu
We're all
tenho.
set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Eu é que
How
sei.
should I know?
Ah, meu irmão, você vai se fuder sozinho. Deixa meu amigo em paz.
Saying goodbye?
Nerissa? Tá bom, depois eu pesquiso.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
As fábulas logo é
calm down.
6 porquinhos, chapeuzinho vermelho, todas.
I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Yeah.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Não?
I don't know what happened.
Ué, o que aconteceu? Não entendi.
At the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Essa mulher aí é a pequena sereia.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade.
A pequena sereia é a pequena sereia.
I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
Tem uma cena que ela aparece sem roupa, mas eu censurei.
Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Obrigado, Nerissa.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
E agora?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Por que essa música?
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
E atrás dela. Eu não sei porquê, mas...
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Eu não entendi. Tá, é isso. Acabou. O jogo acabou. Vamos lá. Escolhas do jogador. O que você fez com o George? Você e 81% de jogadores deixaram o George morrer. É. Você deu o julgamento pro Homem Torto? Você e 89% de jogadores deram levaram ele de volta vivo, né? Como você puniu o Homem Torto? Você, 38% dos jogadores, jogou o Homem Torto no Witching Well. Você aceitou o presente do sapo? Ah, pô, essa é... Não preciso nem falar, né? Quais foram as suas últimas palavras para a Nerissa? Você, 29% dos jogadores disseram eu fiz muitos erros. E é isso. A gente zerou o jogo. Acabou. É isso. Isso é tudo que tem no jogo. Esse ano, 2023, ainda vai lançar o thewolfamongus 2. E quando lançar, a gente vai jogar ele. Certo? Fera, você mentiu pra ele sobre ter visto a Bella do lado de fora do apartamento. Sim. Bella, você a impressionou com as suas habilidades de detetive. Açougueiro, você ofereceu inscrição em seu escritório. Colin, você lhe deu um drink quando ele pediu em seu apartamento, você ajudou ele a escapar da fazenda. Homem Torto, você levou de volta para o Witching Well, você o jogou em Witching Well. Di, você escolheu bater na cabeça dele com a garrafa, ou você confiscou o dinheiro durante o interrogatório. Na verdade eu peguei pra mim, roubei, né? Você matou. Só isso? Já acabou? Então, o final é bem aberto, né, que termina. Mas esse ano vai ter o 2, 10 anos depois do jogo, né? Mas vai ter o 2. Você deu dinheiro pra ela depois da briga. Eu me arrependi, porque ela morreu. Você deixou morrer, você quebrou a boate dele. Grain, você bebeu com Grain antes do final da Lily. Lawrence, você foi para o apartamento... Não, para a loja primeiro, você impediu de morrer, sim. Branca de Neve, você levou ela para você com você ao Trip Trap. Você mostrou fotografias de Crane dela. Você prometeu trazer o Homem Torto vivo. Tinitin, não conheço. Escolheu esperar por ele. Sapo Júnior, você aceitou o besouro. Sapo, você ficou do lado dele quando esse Branca de Neve quis mandar pra fazenda. Você deu dinheiro pra ele. Eu fiz de tudo pra esse cara ficar. Eu dei dinheiro pra ele comprar glamour. Eu fiquei do lado dele. Eu tentei de tudo. E esse filho da puta, ele só fez merda. E é isso. Gostaram do jogo, gente? Nota de 0 a 10. Que nota vocês dão pro jogo? 0 a 10, 0 a 10. Deixa eu olhar aqui o chat. Gostei. 9? Hein? Você tá doido. Você gostou do jogo então, mãe? Vai ser só isso a live? Então. Basicamente é pra ser só isso, né? A não ser que vocês queiram fazer mais alguma coisa. Deixando os créditos rolar aí, né? Gianni, presidente. Nossa, muita gente que fez esse jogo, né, velho? Parece ser simples, né? Tem gente pra caralho que fez. Olha só. E você? Eu? Ah, é porque eu joguei, né? Dá uma olhada no jogo que eu te falei. Qual jogo? Continua a história. Olha só. Compre os quadrinhos hoje aqui, ó. Fables. Tem os quadrinhos também, quem quiser comprar aí. Não, esse aqui parece ser da hora, hein? Esse aqui da direita. É isso.